Friday, July 7th, and this is your coffee break on the HAN Network. I'm Kate Czaplinski, live from Dunningfield in New Canaan. As you can see, a bit of a downpour right now as we prepare for this afternoon's Grip It and Rip It football tournament. But first, we're going to be bringing you the latest local news and later on our top stories of the week. Frank Garrido will also have a look at the forecast, and I hope he has some good news for us. And, of course, a Nutmeg Sports update later on. But first, on to today's headlines. Bridgeport police on Thursday identified the couple who died in their home at the Trumbull Gardens housing complex. 32-year-old Keith Knox shot and killed his wife, 33-year-old Jennifer Knox, with a handgun before turning the weapon on himself. Bridgeport police spokeswoman Rowena White said that the shootings occurred Wednesday around 7 p.m. According to the Connecticut Post, Jennifer's mother, Madeline Gonzalez, described the husband as obsessively jealous and that he would easily fly into a rage. Now orphaned were their 3 children, all under the age of 15, and the children are currently staying with other family members. In other news, a Monroe man was charged with selling fentanyl-laced heroin after police said officers revived his girlfriend from a drug overdose. 23-year-old Douglas Boyle of Maple Drive faces drug charges following police being called to his apartment for an overdose on Sunday. Officers found a 19-year-old woman lying on the floor of the apartment unconscious, and police administered 4 doses of Narcan before the young woman fully regained consciousness. She was then taken to St. Vincent's Medical Center. Police say they subsequently got a search warrant for the apartment rented by Boyle, and on Monday went through it, locating 4 folds of heroin mixed with fentanyl, 5 plastic bags containing marijuana, and drug packaging materials. And in other news this morning, 79-year-old Dominic Mancuso of Guilford is the subject of a silver alert. Mancuso is a white male with balding gray hair and hazel eyes. He stands 5'8" and weighs about 180 pounds. Now, Mancuso was last seen wearing a white button-down short-sleeve shirt, gray slacks, and black dress shoes. He suffers from early-onset dementia and is believed to be medication compliant. Now, upon leaving his residence at 7:30 a.m. on July 6th, Mancuso indicated that he would be leaving his car at the Union Station in New Haven. His destination was not clear. Now, the vehicle was located at the station, and it was determined by police that he purchased an Amtrak ticket, possibly to New York City. He was later reported seen in Grand Central Terminal, according to a family member and the Guilford police. He was still missing as of Friday, July 7th, and anyone with information on his whereabouts is asked to contact the Guilford police at 203-453-8061. Now, in some happier news in Stratford, a family's dog was rescued from a West Broad Street home as firefighters battled a blaze there on Thursday afternoon. Firefighters responded to that fire at 1538 West Broad Street, and firefighters heard from an agitated 911 caller that a person or family pet was still inside. Stratford police officers verified that all people at the residence were out safely, but upon firefighters' arrival to the scene, a family's dog was still unaccounted for and inside the burning house. Assistant Fire Chief John Gottfried said the fire was caused by an unattended pot cooking on a stove. However, smoking conditions were significant and ventilation fans were needed. Firefighters found the dog inside a home under the bed, and he was reunited with his owners unscathed. Now, the fire marshal's office is still investigating the cause of that fire. And in other news, a former Easton police commissioner was sentenced to 3 years of probation in order to pay a fine of $10,000 for his involvement in an area steroid distribution ring. 50-year-old Raymond J. Martin of Easton was sentenced July 5th in Bridgeport, according to Deirdre M. Daly, United States Attorney for the District of Connecticut. A long-term investigation led by the FBI, the Drug Enforcement Administration, and Homeland Security revealed that Stephen Santucci, a former Newtown police sergeant, and others were receiving shipments of steroid ingredients from China and then manufacturing and distributing wholesale quantities of steroids, that according to court documents and statements made in court. Now, certain members of the conspiracy also distributed prescription pills, including oxycodone and cocaine. During the investigation, Martin was intercepted on a court-authorized wiretap, ordering anabolic steroids and offering to sell oxycodone pills. At the time, Martin served as police commissioner for the town of Easton. He was arrested back on July 14, 2015, and on March 30th, he pleaded guilty to 1 count of unlawful possession of a controlled substance. And about 10,000 honeybees abandoned an overpopulated indoor hive at Audubon, Greenwich on Wednesday. The Greenwich Time reports that the bees swarmed 3.5 feet off of the ground in the middle of the Nature Center's main parking lot before flying off into the unknown on Thursday afternoon. Now, a photo was captured by Eli Schaefer, the Audubon's public programs manager. Schaefer said the bees now probably found a cavity somewhere else and will never see them again. Now, low-hanging exposed beehives are a rare occurrence, according to Schaefer. In the wild, bees need a sheltered place, like a cavity in a tree, where it will be easy for them to seal up their hive and survive the winter. Now, the bees are not a danger to the public, Schaefer said, as they are busy settling into their new home. And Trumbull voters may get a chance to vote on where they vote if a group of community volunteers gets its way. Last week, the group Trumbull Citizens for 7 Districts submitted just under 3,000 petition signatures from eligible voters in town, requesting a referendum on returning the town to 7 voting districts. The petition needs signatures from 10% of those who voted in the most recent municipal elections. Now, in 2011, the town changed from 7 districts to 4, but kept the charter-mandated 21 town council members. You can get a lot more on that story at TrumbullTimes.com. But we're going to switch gears right now. As you can see, the rain only picking up as well as the wind. Let's get more on that from Frank Granito. Frank.
Thank you, Kate. As the rain is continuing to come down harder and harder out here right now, I'm standing down at field level, getting ready for this afternoon's Grip It and Rip It tournament. We're seeing about 1/4 of an inch in accumulation on the field right now, and there are heavy winds picking up. We're somewhere between 25 to 30 miles per hour at the moment. Early indications are that the weather should clear up around 1 o'clock this afternoon and be better, maybe even some sunshine for this afternoon's play. I've spoken with some of the tournament directors, Kate, and their indication is that they've got 7 hours of play scheduled for today and for tomorrow. The only way today's play would be postponed is if we had a lightning delay. Luckily, though, tomorrow looks to be a lot better. Clear skies overnight, helping out through Saturday morning, and that'll bring us into a nice Saturday afternoon filled with sunshine. I'm going to send it back up to Kate and do my best to get out of this weather. That's going to do it for this update. Let's go back up top.
All right, thanks so much, Frank. There's a lot of sopping wet HAN Network employees right now. We're going to step out for a break. When we come back, we're going to tell you why we're here today outside in the pouring rain, and we have some more local news after this.
Want a new experience in car buying? No aggravation, no confrontation, just answers to all your questions. Scap Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Car buying the way you want it to be. With one of the largest selections of new 2- and 4-door Jeep Wranglers available, we are Connecticut's Wrangler headquarters. Located in Fairfield, Connecticut, we're easy to get to. Just 2.5 miles off the Merritt Parkway, exit 44 via Route 58 South. Save thousands right now at the Summer Clearance event. Going on now through July 31st.
Celebrate summer with fresh made-to-order picnic boxes from Walter Stewart's Market. We have delicious summery selections from buttermilk fried chicken to grilled lemon chicken kebab, grilled shrimp Caesar salad wraps, or lobster salad rolls. Our easy-to-carry picnic boxes come with your choice of a meal, as well as a dessert, beverage, and utensils. Order online for simple pickup options. Walter Stewart's Market, 229 Elm Street, New Canaan, and online at stewartsmarket.com.
At InSports Trumbull, the game is always on inside. Registration is now open for our fitness training programs for high school athletes. The InSports Performance Center is offering blast speed classes, athletic functional movement assessments, and both men's and women's elite speed and strength training. Our premier programs help bring athletes to the next level. Call 203-268-1214 for more information. Like and follow us on Facebook.
If you've ever thought about owning a motor coach or learning about what it's like to travel the open road in superior style and comfort, then contact Dave's RV Center in Danbury, Connecticut. Offering the best quality Class A motorhomes from Newmar, travel trailers and fifth wheel lines from Surveyor, and a toy hauler line from Work and Play. Choose from Newmar's Gas Line, Bay Star and Canyon Star, or from Newmar's Diesel Line, Ventana and Dutch Star. And with unparalleled service and maintenance, Dave's RV is committed to keeping you and your motor coach safely on the road and enjoying it to the fullest. Stop by their showroom, 2 Industrial Plaza Road, Danbury, Connecticut, or call 877-483-3866.
I can't believe it.
Well, Dad, you did it. You sold 160 cars. Ready to go back upstairs now?
I think it's time. I wonder how the boys are making out in their new office. Not what I had in mind, Kyle. What, Dad?
Maybe we should retire. Right now, lease a 2017 Rogue S for only $139 a month. Isn't it time you got Millerized?
Want a new experience in car buying? No aggravation, no confrontation, just answers to all your questions. SCAP Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Car buying the way you want it to be. With one of the largest selections of new 2- and 4-door Jeep Wranglers available, we are Connecticut's Wrangler headquarters. Located in Fairfield, Connecticut, we're easy to get to. Just 2.5 miles off the Merritt Parkway, exit 44 via Route 58 South. Save thousands right now at the summer clearance event. Going on now through July 31st.
Celebrate summer with fresh made-to-order picnic boxes from Walter Stewart's Market. We have delicious summery selections from buttermilk fried chicken to grilled lemon chicken kebab, grilled shrimp Caesar salad wraps, or lobster salad rolls. Our easy-to-carry picnic boxes come with your choice of a meal, as well as a dessert, beverage, and utensils. Order online for simple pickup options. Walter Stewart's Market, 229 Elm Street, New Canaan, and online at stewartsmarket.com. Friday edition of your coffee break, trying to stay dry right now. We're at Dunning Field in New Canaan, getting ready for Grip It and Rip It, which is coming up this afternoon should the weather clear. But I'm going to throw it over to Frank Granito now to tell us more about why we are here this afternoon. Frank.
Thank you, Kate, and we are here at Dunning Field, standing in torrential downpours right now, getting set for our coverage of the 2017 Grip It and Rip It passing tournament. Action is set to get underway this afternoon around 1:30. All indications that they are going to play with no thunder in the forecast. Hopefully it will clear up. The HA Network will be live on the air. John Kovac and Kevin Coleman will join me from 2 to 3 o'clock today, and we'll have full coverage of tomorrow's double elimination tournament starting at noon on Saturday. We'll see you this afternoon at 2. Let's go back up to Kate.
All right, thank you so much, Frank. We are going to wrap things up a little bit early on this coffee break because the weather is so crazy right now, but stay tuned. We do have a lot of action coming up later today and tomorrow from the Grip It and Rip It football tournament here at New Canaan High School. So we will see you on Monday for your coffee break at 11. Stay dry. Have a great weekend.